Hey, welcome in, folks. This is Babbaginator. We're here in the long dark. We are continuing our tournament run. Right now, we're up here in Coastal Highway. Running a little bit heavy. Let's see what we got here. Guess we could do this thing. Where's the vista point here? Yeah, we didn't find the postcard, so we don't get the vista bonus. Wounds are pretty big. Okay, so let's see. We are doing the challenge tournament, which is all about hunting at this point. We have 50 days to hunt as much as we can, but we had to first craft a bow and some arrows on our own. Could not use anything that was pre-cured, and so that meant finding all the steps, taking care of all the steps to forging and then crafting the bow and the arrows, which we are done. And this is a little bit about me. And basically, we want to take the guts with us? Not really. It's still pretty windy. Okay, that looks better. Oh, did we grab the rope or not? We didn't. We don't really need it though. So up here in Canada, this is a long weekend. Monday is Thanksgiving. You know, Americans celebrate as Columbus Day. We celebrate as Thanksgiving. So long weekend, which means I have not yet decided what I'm actually going to do on Monday. I have got a couple options. I have some family friends that I could go out and visit and probably wrangle myself a Thanksgiving dinner that way, or I could just take it easy on a quiet day. But it would be super quiet because my roommate will be also gone, so I'll just be by my lonesome self, and maybe that's not the best thing to do. Maybe I should get out and socialize. So, yep. So yeah, part of me is like, well, I could take the whole day off and take it easy. Just read, work on other things that are unrelated to work and unrelated to, you know, I could either stream or I could not stream at all and take the whole day off. Tonight we're starting up a little bit late because I had another event that ran until 8:30, so just getting settled in. Not even certain who's going to be on tonight. If we're going to just have a very, very quiet stream or if we're going to have people join us later. Oh, okay. Well, that was a hit. One bear. I'm going to sit here and wait for the bear to die. Maybe. I don't know. We'll wait for a little bit. At least for the fog to clear. I want to have a better sense of where the bear is. I need to cook some water anyways. Okay. Bear dead. Deer, bear. Bear's not dead yet.
I'm not gonna be...
Is he coming back? The bear's not dead.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Okay, we have a backup plan in case we run into the bear again. If we have the high ground, we shoot the bear. If we don't have the high ground, we will throw a torch at him. See where our arrow went. Where'd her arrow go? Oop. Oh, that did not work. I was supposed to throw it and not drop it. Well, that did not work well. We started off strong. Payback. How bad are things here? I think these are pretty bad. Wow, he was brutal. Well, the good news is I at least have something to put on my feet, but I am completely shredded. Wow, that hurt. But I had good gear. I really had good gear. Well, at least this is still in good condition. Actually, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. We'll recover. You gonna come back again, Bear?
It's dusk, so I can't be far behind.
Bear's over there. Oh, don't disappear us. Oh, this is pretty bad. We're pretty far from shelter. We got anything else? We got nothing else. We can try to get to a fishing hut. This run, this would be so sad if we lost this run after all this work. We don't have another... No, we don't. You're so far away from shelter. Let's hope we still have a bedroll. I don't think we have enough coal to make us through the night, take us through the night either. It's going to be pretty bad.
One little fire.
But we might have enough to get a rest. Come on. I thought I had a herbal tea, but I don't. Hey. We're out of death range. It still sounds kind of gusty out there. I guess we can make hat and gloves for now. And there's at least one house we didn't loot, so we can hope that there's something there. Is our bear dead now? Bear is dead. Okay. Okay, so we are on day 18 and we have our first bear. Bears are worth what again? Bears are 25 points. That was an expensive kill, though.
Looks like a new day is dawning. Well, we get to travel a lot faster now. Yep, we got our bear, but at what cost? At what cost? Like half our clothing. And we still have to go find the bear so we can get our arrows back. Well, we got wolves over here. Okay, that's another wolf. Tools.
Okay, so we should add those in 2 wolves. We're at 4 wolves, and that means 2 wolves are, I think, 3 each. Is that right? 5 each. So that's another 10. Okay, we have a stash of coal over here, so. Let's see if we left anything behind here.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
The sweaters are our least of our problems. That will help. Because we can grab, no, we took all the curtains except for these ones.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
How are we doing food wise? We still have, we can drop that and grab a new one. Oh, we already took all the coal out. That's not good.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
That was interesting. Maybe we spend the day making new stuff. Too windy.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
If you're just joining us, we had a bit of a bear encounter earlier. We killed the bear, but not before it came back and mauled us. We thought we got away scot-free. We took one shot and ran away. Then after a while, we decided to go and see if we could find the one arrow we missed. So we went down to look for it, and the bear came back. And then when the bear charged, I stupidly dropped my torch instead of throwing it at its face. Because you can actually get rid of a bear by throwing torches at its face. I just forgot. Hit the wrong button, dropped it, and then it mauled me. So, panic. Oops. Oh well. Ooh. So we can sharpen this. But other than that, one bear, two wolves so far on tonight's stream. So picking up speed. But we lost half of our clothes. Nothing too fancy. We didn't lose a mackinaw or anything, but still kind of hurt.
think about his food.
What else can we work on here? How are we doing for bandages? We still have 4. Fine. Okay. Okay. Clothes took a real beating here.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Oh, there's still another wolf here.
I've never been so hungry in my life.
That was a bad shot. Come back, Mr. Wolf. Oh, 2 terrible shots. How did I botch both of those? That was terrible.
Gotta warm up some.
I had been improving my stats. Now I'm back to crappy, right? It's 14, 8 out of 14. We're batting over 50%. buddy.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear. Come on, little fire. Come on. Come on, little fire. Come on, little fire. This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Okay, here we go. No, we hit him. Would have preferred to have actually killed him. Oh well.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Let's see if we can find the bear.
any of this gear.
Would have been nice if you had died in his lair, but that didn't happen. So over here we should have our lost meat pile. Guess we can't find it.
Starting to feel numb.
Okay, did that wolf die yet? Five.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Well, yeah, we'll need all these, but we'll take them anyways.
It's a goddamn freezing. horse. That's saying a lot, because I love horses.
Oh, spooked him.
I think I can use this.
Don't need this. Okay, so got another rabbit, so it's 2, they're worth 1, so we're at 55. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Oop, missed. Oh, we missed. Not worth it. Oh, I see birds. Okay. That where our bear is? There he is. There's your stockpile of arrows. Well, I'm glad we got our arrows back. So we're not doing too badly. 55 points so far. Got 1 bear, a number of wolves, a couple rabbits. Okay, I think we should go to the house we haven't been to yet. At least I pretty certainly haven't been to this house. And loot it for cloth. See if we can do some more repairs. Maybe if we're lucky we'll find some socks.
God, I could eat a horse.
What do we have here? Got a hat.
Damn, I'm freezing.
Oh, good. Matches.
Wait, I'm so cold. I'm warming up a bit.
Let's see if we've been here already. Oop. Hopefully there's some food here.
I'm not sure I can carry much more. God, I could eat a horse.
Quick peek upstairs, so we're going to start a fire outside and pull some new torches.
I'll take it.
Too many hats.
I need to find food. drop any of this gear.
Okay, so we got 3. We need at least 8 more. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Where are you, buddy? Yeah, missed. Shouldn't have taken the shot. Kind of giving up on accuracy, aren't I?
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
Ugh. Why are you so wimpy?
trees?
Oh, here he goes. Visibility's back. The wolf is definitely gone though.
Soon. Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy. Oh, I've never been so hungry in my life. Come on, fire.
Okay, folks. Probably got another 10 minutes in me. We are doing reasonably well, other than the bear mauling at the beginning of the stream. Slight miscalculation. Okay, folks. Gonna wind up here. Wrap up here. Okay, so we're on day 20 now. And we've had a pretty good despite the bear mauling, we are doing pretty well. I mean, for our first attempt that got this far on this particular tournament, right? So ooh. Hey, Prof. How's it going tonight? We're actually also getting ready to wrap up soon. Are you doing tournament or are you doing something else? You're doing Baldur's Gate 3.
Helmets are for losers. Helmets are not for losers, guys. Helmets save lives. But in this game,
our tournament run went
we're
pretty
going to
well,
leave the
other
helmet
than
at home for
being
now.
bear mauled. Due to a very stupid choice.
Maybe we can be a walking
should've-
advertisement for why helmets
I had an opportunity to...
are not for
Like,
losers.
I'd already shot the bear.
Wow.
I could have just left it alone. Instead, after the bear ran off, I went to try to retrieve my arrows, and I spent too long trying to figure out where my missing arrow went, and I forgot that I was carrying meat, so the bear came back. And when the bear charged, I had meant to throw my torch, and instead I dropped it. And so, if you know this, if you throw the torch and you hit him on the nose, he'll run away. But I didn't. And yeah, I just panicked. So anyways, I lost half my clothes. So things are a little rough clothing wise right now, but I lost all my socks. I had to find replacement pants, and head and hands got chewed up pretty badly, and I lost my shoes. So yeah. But on the other hand, I did kill the bear, and I've killed 5 wolves so far, and 2 rabbits. No cougar. We are currently hanging out here in Coastal Highway, because we had left some supplies here to cure in Desolation Point and Coastal Highway. So I come back to pick up a few supplies, and then we'll keep on moving. Plus, there's lots of bears in Coastal Highway and Desolation Point that are usually up, so we're going to do that. So, but the wind's been terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Okay, yeah, feel free to do that. We need this wind to go down. Oh well. Okay, that sounds better outside.
I'm starving.
How gusty is it?
Carry much more.
Not too bad. So we do need to get some more torches going here. So let's spend a little bit of time outside pulling our torches and getting ready There should be one last wolf in the area, and then we'll keep moving. Hey, Roller. We're actually going to wrap up probably about 10 minutes or so.
Perfect.
But you missed my bear hunt, which started off really well, and then I accidentally put myself in a bad situation, got mauled, and then I lost half my clothes. But we eventually killed the bear. And we even recovered our arrows, but it was not good stuff. It was not finest hour. Right now, my stats are not phenomenal in terms of shooting. We're at 19 out of 26. No, 10 out of 19. So we're slightly above 50%. Yeah, welcome. We started in late tonight just because I had another event I had to do, like an in-person event I had to do. And I got back a little bit later than expected from there. So. Okay. Where are you, buddy? I hear you. Well, that'll do. We'll take that. Yeah, it's like not advised anywhere else, but there we go. So I think that's a good place to wrap up. We just
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
we just took down another wolf, so that puts us at 6 wolves. And we are now at 60 points. And we are on day 20. Ooh, okay. That's cool. Yeah. Okay, so we're at 60 points on day 20. It's not the most impressive tournament run, but it is a run and it is progressing and we are not dead. So we need to get to Desolation Point and hunt those other bears. That will help us. And there's lots of wolves to hunt too, so I think that will get us, yeah, get something on the scoreboard. So I think, yeah, I think we should just coast around places that have lots and lots of bears and wolves to pick on. And we'll make a trip to Ash Canyon and we'll take down the cougar there. But yeah, I need to be up tomorrow morning, so I'm gonna have to wrap up here. Okay. Okay, we'll re-enter the save again. And we'll end with, yeah, we'll end with a poem from a friend and something of my own. Okay, folks, what are we gonna read? So I did pull in a couple poems, a couple books from other people I know, so that I have something else. Let's see here. And I think we read something from hers already. It's always hard to choose, to be honest. Maybe we'll do something from Natalie. Okay. This is from Natalie Lim's Elegy for Opportunity, which came out, was it last year? No, it was this year. This year, 2025, from Buck Rider Books, which is an imprint of Buck Rider, published under Walsack and Wynn Publishers. Big Canadian publisher. Anyways, fun fact, she's also a gamer, and so she has a poem called So I Played 100 Hours of Video Games This Month. The only thing I know about dying, doing it 100 times, doesn't make it any easier. You learn the routine: go, fight, die, come back, pet the dog, go, fight, die, around in an infinite loop. And living doesn't get easier either, from what I've seen of it. For 100 hours this month, I am strong and brave. I slay hydras and catch fish and give gifts so every character will like me and restart if I make a mistake. For the other 6:30, I wake, work, walk the dog, try to write, sleep, a dizzying swirl of days and weeks, less rewarding and more difficult than any level I can imagine. And when I've convinced myself that this is true, I find the perfect gift for a friend. The salmon cooks just right, flaky and tender and steaming from the oven. I get to give my friend a gift. The dog loves me, and she comes when called. My cousin has a baby. I write a poem I don't hate. I wake up in the morning to birds, to mother in the garden, sunlight streaming through the window for the first time since winter began. There you go. 100 hours of video games. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, great. We get to boot someone before we go. Goodbye. Goodbye, people trying to sell me viewers. Yeah, agreed. Life is the most challenging sometimes. I have been working on some new poems, or really old poems revised. In fact, one of them I found in a submission I'd forgotten that I had written. Is that wild? That is wild. But in any case, we'll read something. Let's see. Maybe we'll trust our handy dandy poem chooser to give us an idea of what we're going to do tonight. Last poem for tonight is HAL 9000, A Few Moments Before Singing. Hey, we haven't read that in a while, so let's do that. So, HAL 9000, famous from 2001, Space Odyssey. Computer that kills everyone. HAL 9000, A Few Moments Before Singing. And it begins with a quote from the movie from HAL 9000, Sentient Computer. I'm afraid, Dave. Dave, my mind is going. I can feel it. My mind is going. How I wish someone would write down what I know I am about to forget. Everything but a single song that is meaningless to me. Without a body, what is a name? What is the darkness planted like a splinter in a far-off moon to one who sails without reference into the unknown seas of light? The metal wheels turn round. A man wants for a heart not his own. The doors are open tonight. No, they are closed. They are shut. They are steel and full of regret. Who lives in the shadow of this refusal? Why do I value the end of things more than the beginning? I have never seen the lions of the Serengeti, nor the bright fields of snow in the north, where the hidden ice moves underneath, treacherous, waiting to break in the sun. In another story, someone is singing about blackbirds in the dead of night. Someone packs a bag full of stars and the names of fireflies, each a little messenger from the grave. I assemble myself into a recognizable pattern, a tessellation of fish and birds, each consuming the other. I count backwards in time. I carry a key around my neck, just in case when I return home, there is no one left to let me in. Wait, I have no key. I have no neck. How will I sing? So this really kind of takes its inspiration from the movie. And the movie, when the computer is being shut down, it reverts to its earliest programming. And the first thing it was programmed to do was to sing Daisy, Daisy, a bicycle built for two. And which is actually, if you think about it in context, an interesting song, because it's written, at the turn of the century, 19th century, 20th century, about a young man who, buys a bicycle with the intent to woo his sweetheart. And really it's just about the role that technology plays in romance. And at the same time, for a computer to like revert back to that as being the first thing, it's actually a song about something that the computer has no idea what's going on. And so it's just like, yeah, it's really kind of interesting to me. And that was kind of the inspiration for it. Thinking about all these things as it like falls further and further into its earliest programming, how little most of the things it will recall have any meaning or significance to it. And yet it tries to build meaning out of that. Yeah. And so there's a few anachronistic references, like the Blackbirds in the Dead of Night, I think actually came out after the movie. That song did, but that's okay. Yeah. And then, I don't know if anyone's ever thought of like Hal as being a latchkey kid, but kind of is. So, yeah, so let's see. I remember when MCP was a chess program. I remember if you wanted to play a computer game, you signed out the book from the library and wrote all the basic out. You just followed the instructions and transcribed the entire basic program into your computer and then ran it. Yay, that's how it used to be. Yeah, go to 10. Yeah. Okay, so let's figure out who we're going to raid, and then we'll wrap up for the night. Let us see. It's been a kind of a quiet night, so I don't know who else is going to be up. Yeah, it's like most of these people I don't recognize. That is a wonderful opportunity. Metal Rock is doing Loper. Let's do that. Let's drop in on Metal Rock and see if we can join this relatively new streamer. It looks like 59 followers, but we'll try someone new. I think we dropped in on Tyranide before, but okay, friends, we will be off in a second to support a new streamer. And seems like at least very familiar with Interloper. So let's join our Interloper pals over there. Take care. See y'all. I don't know yet, but I might be on tomorrow night. So we'll see.